Hey all, we're looking at Bitcoin now. We're on a monthly chart and we're just going to look at just Bollinger Bands and see if there's anything that we can tell that's going on. We're going to look at the monthly, the weekly, the 3-day, and the daily and just try to pick out some things that we want to watch for in the coming days and weeks. So this is the monthly. You can see how overextended we were for so long. Now, that can happen. Like back in the last bull run, we stayed out of it for, since basically from April until December, right? So we could have continued that longer, but it just is what it is, and we came back in a little bit early. But look at how far above we are right now. This purple line's way down at 21.5. That's really about the moving average of Bitcoin on a monthly. You see that? This is kind of the average price that it's done. So that would be pretty extreme to go down that low. We've never really done that. We've never really tested our previous uh, all-time high in any other bull run. So we don't have to do that now. This is about average of what we've actually done on previous bull runs. That's typically been a relative low. Usually after you break back in here, you're gonna just kind of trend sideways after your drop until you run into this as it'll start move up and then make your decision. Now we can look into that more as we zoom in here on the weekly time scale. We've broken through our purple, already hit our bottom. The next logical thing is to either trend sideways or test our 21 or our purple median line here, which is currently about 48K. Now that'll slowly move down with this price drop. Let's go to the 3-day and see if there's anything else. CNR 3-day, as the mouth starts open, we start dropping, the mouth opens, we go down the slippered side, and we currently move back into the band. And after you test the bottom, you're going to usually trend sideways or slightly up until you run into your purple median line again. And then you will make a decision whether or not you're going to break through that or hold it as resistance. If we go back in time, we can just take a look at, we came back outside, came back, tested it as resistance for about a week, and then break through it, go back to the top. You can just look at this time and time again. After the drop, you come back in, you're gonna test it or flip it and hold it as support. So that's kind of where we are. Going into the daily is the key part of what I expect in the next few days to few weeks. Look how tight the bands are getting. We haven't been this constricted on volatility since last year, right? Back in here before a big move up. Now, if we zoom in here, we can see we came back in, just very similar to the 3-day, right? Look at the 3-day. If the 3-day continues to do this, we could be kind of just going sideways for just up and down, oscillating for another about the rest of June. Wouldn't be that unheard of. Just look at how similar the moves are, right? It seems like the 3 days, just like right here, it could easily rhyme with this, something like this, right? And then volatility really calms down. That's what these bands are. Highly unlikely that we go outside of these, as these are getting more constricted. And look at what happened last move, right? Last December. See how as they start to narrow, you could stay in that for days or even weeks. But once we start opening, we need price action to be above that purple line, and then we can continue up. As the mouth opens on the bands, if price action is up above the purple, you're going up. If price action is more towards the bottom or under the purple, it's usually a bad sign, and you're probably going down. Let's zoom in and see where we're at here. Right, so we could theoretically be going sideways for the rest of June. This could it doesn't have to happen. Just giving you some options that we could look for. We could have a move here even in the next few days, as the more narrow your bands get, a bigger move is coming. So when that is, we're yet to know what direction that is. We don't know that either. But with these tools, we can kind of be ahead of the game a little bit, and we will look to see where we're at as we progress this channel.